moving on to our sophomores. First up is our sophomore is Jake Lehman. Jake came out this year. He wrestled for me in 6th grade. Took some years off and then came back this year as a sophomore. And even being, kind of as further behind the curve as he was, and I've said this about a couple other guys, but I mean, really mean it. There was never, ever a time where I ever wondered, is Jake giving everything he's got today? I mean, he busted his rear end as hard as he could every time I was watching. Now, I'll tell you, he didn't do it when I was turning around, maybe, but every time I was watching, he was giving it everything he had. And filled an incredible role for us this year. I really appreciated having him on the team and having a huge asset to this piece of the team. That, I mean, without him, I mean, it just would have been totally different. Having other looks was on varsity for a while, but then even when lost kind of that varsity spot, it didn't change the way he went after it. It wasn't like, oh, that's all I was going for, now I'm done. He kept pushing no matter what it was. I don't have any more matches this year, I'm going to keep pushing as hard as I can in practices every year, or every day. So to have guys like that on the team are, I mean, I wouldn't trade 1,000 lazy state champs for that kind of a wrestler in my ring. I just wouldn't. I'd much rather have that in my ring than somebody that is just really good and flops around. I'll go all out in a match. I'd rather have that in my ring. So thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. This was Jeff Brown. Jeff, back next to him. Man, I remember last year, heard from Stell Creek, hey, there's this awesome wrestler coming your way. And then stuff happened, he wasn't able to come out. I was like, oh man, I really want to see this guy go. And then this year, wasn't real sure if he was going to do it. We talked about it, had a few other prior commitments, because he's like doing everything in the world. I guess we're that good at everything, right? And comes out this year, and I mean, man, I guess the main match, I guess, for him that stands out to me was, what's his name, from Hickson? Cedric. Kid that ended up being the state champ. Goes out there, wrestles the kid. I think he lost him by 2 points. But there at the end, the other kid's worn out, and he's still churning them, 1,000 miles an hour. Breaks away from the kid, turns around, takes him down, almost takes him to his back. Ends up still behind, but just didn't have enough time there, right there at the end. But I mean, when that match was over, I mean, I was like celebrating like he won the match. He probably had no idea why I was so excited that he just lost that match, but didn't realize that, I mean, there's a future state champion that you were that close to. I mean, he was a wrestler that, one, he was just super stinking strong. That there was, I mean, I think maybe once, and he's only wrestled one other year before. Once this year, I think he got pinned. Other than that, I mean, there was like no way that he was going to get pinned. He just had a mindset that that's just not going to happen. And he just has a rough, natural gift for the sport. Watching him wrestle and rough around the edges in places, but I mean, has all the tools to become a really, really, really great wrestler. And it was just fun to watch him get out there and take it to it. So appreciate having you out here this year, man.
Thank you.